afternoon, my dear. So we are heading to the storage unit first to go put a few new purchases for the house away, and then we're heading to the house to go, what would you say, put scripture and
writing on
quotes.
the wall.
Writing on the wall. Scripture and quotes on the walls to make our house feel loved. Is it this one?
Yeah, and then I go around and take that one, so I don't have to cross traffic. Which I guess I have to cross traffic anyway, because either way.
This is almost worse because you've got a whole intersection.
I know. Oh, well.
Corey.
That's alright, we'll get there eventually.
Oh, there's a Christmas tree.
Christmas trees. Cage. They do it where they package it. I just wonder if that would be better. They like put the little mesh around it.
We didn't bring me any coffee.
No, we could always stop and get some.
What?
What?
We have no beverages.
No. And there's no Starbucks in Mint Hills. What do you have to say?
So Corey's trying to put one of our new pictures in the storage unit. And the mirror.
The mirror, I might be able to put back here with the other one.
We've got a collection in this room now.
Yeah, we do.
The mirror. We've got something from the National Gallery in London.
Something special.
And then we've got a collection of furniture and art and chairs and stands.
What was that one?
We've got so many new things. This Corey made when he was younger. We've got this Southern Magnolia picture. Anytime we find something that can go in the new house that's on sale, or the thrift store even, like this picture back here was actually found at a thrift store. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but
Nice.
I found out it was worth over a couple of $100 and we got it for like 14, 15.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, this is our little, we'll go further back. This is our little zone.
Yeah. It's gonna be exciting opening it all up someday soon.
And when we get to decorate the house, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff already picked out. We won't have to buy it all in one go.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah. Alright. Let's go.
let's go get some beverages. Let's have beverages here too though. Although, I don't know. These are the only options they have here. Do we have cash?
There's that gas station by Jimmy's, which I think is a bit nicer than the one on the corner.
You want to stop at the gas station for
Stop at the
bev?
gas station and get some coffees over there.
So Corey is using the leaf blower on the front porch and in the house to try and get it cleaned up.
Yep.
So go ahead.
Stuff off of here.
So this is the
Junction box.
junction box. You can hear the neighbor's dogs. A lot of the electrical stuff has been done.
Looks like we got all of our cam lights in.
Oh, and all the outlets for like
Switches and outlets.
the switches and for the plug outlets. And then If we look up here, you can see the can lights. There we go. So today it is a sunny Saturday here in North Carolina.
Beautiful outside.
It's actually trying to snow, but none of it's sticking because it's so wet outside. We've had long-awaited rain, so it's just wet. We are currently on our way into the city again. We're gonna go see
the singing Christmas tree.
Singing Christmas tree. And I think the people that sing are from Carolina Voices. We went last year and we're going again this year just to get a little bit in the festive spirit. But currently, it's gone up to 37 degrees.
Heat wave.
This time last week it was 70 degrees and we went to go see the Christmas tree lighting in Matthews, and people were outside in their flannel shirts and a few little hats and scarves, but mostly I went in a dress actually.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think I had a coat on.
No.
I just had a dress on this time last week. So we've officially began some winter weather here. We actually have to wear our coats today when we're in the city. So we'll take you on the ride. Bye-bye.
Christmas, singing Christmas tree. I like your hat. Usually only one person. That's Tom Griesmer gets to wear one. Tom Griesmer's our St. Nick this year. 40 years, Tom Griesmer. Has everyone been good this year? I think there's someone back there on like the 5th row that's really close to the naughtiness. 2 strikes. One more. And you're getting spinach in your stocking. This is so much fun. I love the singing Christmas tree. What we need is a little Christmas now.
Everybody, so it is Saturday morning. It's the weekend. Well, the weekend before the weekend, right before Christmas, and we have some gifts that we're going to send off. So I woke up early to head to the post office to send some things off. We got my brother and his family some presents that we're going to send off to them. And then a friend of ours is fostering 3 children this Christmas, a 6-month-old, an 18-month-old, and I think a 3-year-old. So we got them a couple of gifts each, and we're going to send those off to kind of help those kids this Christmas. So that was our, really wanted to do that. Got them a few different, I think an outfit and a toy each. So it's really nice to do. So I just have to head to the post office, hope and brave the lines that are going to be there, because like I said, it's really close to Christmas. So I'm thinking it's going to be kind of crazy out there. But that's all right. It's gonna be good to get these presents off, and to hopefully those, give those kids a nice Christmas. And then of course my brother and his family, they'll have a few things as well. But yeah, so it's a balmy 40 degrees here in North Carolina today. I'm in a t-shirt because I was very warm getting ready this morning, so I didn't bring a jacket, which I probably might regret. I don't know. I run very hot, so probably won't be so bad, but we'll see how that goes. It was, I think, 37 when I got in the car, so it's warmed up a bit, so that's nice. And I'm just going to ramble at this point because I really don't have a whole lot else to say. House update this week for anybody who wants to know. They're supposed to be putting in the insulation, and they finished, supposedly, putting in all the electrical, cable, security system, all the wires and everything for that is supposed to be all in this week, and they're supposed to be starting drywall next week. So fingers crossed, hopefully that happens. There's been some delays with the HVAC system. The installers put in a gas system instead of an electric system because our HVAC is going to be all electric. And so everything from the units on the very top floor to the pipes going through the floor were all gas. So our whole house was piped for gas, which there is no gas. So they had to redo everything. They had to take out the old units that were upstairs, completely take those out of the attic space, put in 2 new electrical units, and then rerun all of the electrical wires, and I hope remove even the grocery store is crazy, and I hope that they remove the gas, all the gas lines that are in there. Not that there'll ever be gas in them, but it just seems kind of silly to have just gas lines running through our house for no reason. So, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to get some tape here at the store, so I don't have to go into the UPS store first, or post office first. Get tape, come back out, tape up this box, and then go back in because that's going to be big lines. So I'm going to go get that, and yeah. So we'll see you soon. I'm sure Kiki will be here next time. She'll make an appearance, and yeah, great. All right. All right, everybody. So I braved the post office. Wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I think I was maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute wait, but not as bad as I thought it would be. So they did pretty good. They got people in and out pretty easily. So, and then checked the P.O. box, and we had a Christmas card. So Kiki could be excited about that. And yeah, so I got our packages shipped off, and hopefully that's all that we have. Because Christmas is a season of giving and of candy. Canes and chocolate and such and such. Anyway, this really isn't going anywhere. I think I really need to do an update here. It seems kind of redundant just to say that I went there. When I said I went there before, that I was going there, and then to go there and then get off afterwards and say, hey, I went there, haha, I did it, I succeeded, yay, seems a little silly. So, yeah, so I don't think that's really necessary right now. And luckily we live in a digital age where it doesn't look like I'm just talking to myself, so people see me talking, they just assume I'm talking on the phone or something, and I'm not talking to a camera. But you never know, people might see the camera, and they might put 2 and 2 and another 2 together and be like, whoa, wait a minute, that guy's making a YouTube video. You know, they might have seen other videos that we've done, and you know, and know. So you never know these things. You kind of have to just sit back and hope for the best, especially as you're driving through a busy downtown Matthews. I can't really see much of it, but this is downtown Matthews. I should turn the camera the other way, but it's probably better to see like at night or something right now, because there's a lot of traffic and stuff, because it's It's busy. As I've said probably 17 times, it is the weekend before Christmas. So that's a lot of pressure to put on people. So I think that's just, one way to look at it. If you're going to look at things, I try not to look at things too much. This guy is wow.
Good afternoon. So we're in kind of a chipper mood today. We're up and ready, and we're on our way to the house to go see what progress there is. We went last when, Corey?
I think it was last Friday.
Was it Friday?
Oh no, we might have gone during the week, didn't we?
We went during the week.
Yeah, we went like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. And what was going on when we went?
Not a whole lot new was going on. The biggest thing that's been delaying us is the HVAC system. The people who installed it put in a gas system instead of an electric system. So they had not only the two systems up on the third floor attic space as gas, but they had gas lines running through the whole house. So they had to go back. Last week they did go back, and they did have the electrical systems in, but they still had the gas lines. So I think they were working on taking those out and then working on all the other cable and electric and security stuff this week. So
security!
Gotta have security.
Actually, there's so many security wires and hookups, and the house is basically a supposed secure zone. So,
okay.
Yes. We even have cameras in like our doorbells, stuff like that. It's gonna be
just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Not that it's a bad area. It's just roundabouts. To be roundabouts. But supposedly mid next week they're going to start drywall. So
that'll be exciting.
That'll be the exciting part, is actually see it
and
a little bit more
come together.
See what the
rooms look like.
Yeah.
Without holes in the walls.
So we'll see. They also had last week when we went. They had all the siding in boxes ready to be put up, and it hadn't been put up yet. So,
so we're gonna go see
if they started.
If they have done that. It's a nice chipper day today outside. It's sunny.
Almost 50 degrees, but it's nice and blue skies.
Yep. And we'll wash the car this afternoon, so it's all fresh for Christmas time. And then we've got to wash the other car as well this weekend. So we're all up to date. Bye-bye. So Corey, tell us about the power.
The power. We've got power. Well, we don't have power, but we have at least the line of power that the energy company came and took from the pole over there, ran it underground and all the way up the driveway here to this line sticking out of the ground, which is where they'll have the little box, do all their thing, and then they'll run it into the house. We'll finally have power into the house. But it's nice because they cleared out all of the side here that we were going to have cleared out anyway to be able to plant some trees on each side of the driveway. So that's kind of really nice that they did all that.
So we'll only have to clear out this remaining probably 50, 60 feet.
Yeah.
So these are our siding pieces and the shutters that we're gonna have on. I think it's the style on the left there. And they're in Wedgwood blue. So we're gonna see how those look, and eventually if we don't like the color we can always change it, but thought we'd try something different, huh?
Okay, so part of the delay was the HVAC system being put in as gas instead of electric, and they still have the gas lines coming in here, the copper and the black pipes, I think the gas lines still, so I don't know if they're going to take those out, if they're just going to leave them in the walls, or what they're going to do, but that was something I thought they'd take out by now. So.
Yeah.
And we have insulation.
Yeah. There's just not really been much progress over the last 2 weeks, really, I would say. There's the insulation cut ready for the laundry room there. And the insulation cut ready for my studio. Some wires here. Some insulation for my studio. And this is the insulation for the great room. And in the corner you can see all the insulation for the kitchen and breakfast room. And the power room. So we're basically covered in insulation. So as you can see, they've put some of the insulation in the garage ceiling, but we still need insulation throughout the house. Also on the garage floor down there, those are the columns that we'll have in the front of the house on the wraparound porch.